guys are scary. You guys are actually scaring me, okay? It's a bit tongue-in-cheek, Darren. You should be able to put together an outfit without going on the internet. It's your life, it's your money, it's your bank account. Do what you want to do. Making the most of life. Everybody looking at. Hello, girlies. What's up? Welcome back to Makeup Monday. I don't know. Hopefully this is not late. It's 6 o'clock, you guys, and you know what? I wasn't gonna do it because I was like, it's a bit late, but no. I was not giving myself excuses. It's a new month. Happy March. You guys don't understand. I'm so excited to be coming into spring. When I tell you, the sun has been sunning. Like in London, the sun has been coming out. Everyone's happier. I just felt the seasonal down, depressive type of feelings just like lift up, and I just feel so much more optimistic about life. I'm trying not to hyper focus on how quick the year's going. I just want to enjoy it, live in a moment, experience it, do my best and keep it pushing. That's really my goal, because I see so many people online, oh my gosh, February needs to end. I'm like, where are you guys rushing to? Like, everyone calm down, take a moment, take it slow, breathe in, breathe out. Let's enjoy our time, let's enjoy the year. Like, where are we running to? Is there something that we need to get, like, let's relax. But anyways, let's get into today's Makeup Monday. I don't have many primers on hand right now. I do want to repurchase my Fenty one because I did really enjoy it. But I'm not really in a rush right now, just because, especially like the last few months, I actually haven't been going out that much. I've been in peak homebody mode in the house. Like not going anywhere. There's no need to buy things that I already kind of have. And that actually taps into the topic we're talking about today. So while I apply this primer, let's talk about consumption. Consumption's always been a thing. Do you know what I knew? Like, we're kind of losing it? The morning shed routine. I stare at them videos and I'm like, is this a scene in Euphoria? Was it Cassie or Maddie? I can't remember which one. She was getting up like 5 AM and doing all these routines. And I thought, oh, fun, tongue-in-cheek. It's a bit tongue-in-cheek, Darren. Like, it's a bit of banter. Like, it's just, you know, girl, the girls are actually doing these morning sheds. You guys are scary. You guys are actually scaring me, okay? Especially as someone who does makeup content and does beauty reviews and product reviews, I would hope everyone knows you do not need every single product that drops. You literally have one face. Like, we all have one face. It's only so much makeup we can put on. Everyone has different like hobbies. Like, if you're a makeup girly, then you're a makeup girly. If you're someone that loves books, you're someone that loves books. If you're someone that loves shoes, you love shoes. Like, everyone has their little knacks, but you don't need to feel like you have to keep up on every single thing. Please do not feel pressured to have to buy every single drop, every single new product. I have a thing where, like, in my makeup collection, I'm the type of person that I can see my foundations are overflowing. Okay, I can't buy foundation. I need to run out of a few or declutter a few before I can go out and buy it. I've been quite strict with that because I know there was a time where, guys, I was buying makeup products so much and I was like to myself, no, this is out of hand. I remember there was a time I bought like 4 bronzers in like a month and I'm like, I have one face and these bronzers are never ending. There's no way. I had to create some type of like boundary for myself. So, okay, girly, it's okay to collect like your little makeup and stuff, but it has to be something that makes sense. Okay, let me get this foundation on my face though, because the yapping is a lot. I literally still have the little sample I got from Sephora. This is the Haus foundation that I'm gonna put on. I'm using 530 and a little bit of 510. I'm just gonna put this on my skin. And that's why when I do beauty reviews, often you guys will see me do like swatches of other products that are similar, talk about comparisons, like try and give a more in-depth review, so that like if you're watching my video and you're just trying to like figure out, do I want a product, do I need it, it's a little more context. Because it's very easy, there's so many amazing products on the market, it's so easy to come on here and say, oh my gosh guys, this is nice, because a lot of the time the products are really good, but it's like, do you guys need it? Do I need it? And that's what I'm always thinking when I do reviews. Like, I don't just want to come on here and say something's nice. Like, I want to give a little bit more context and background in case you guys are thinking, do I want to buy it or not? Is it similar to something I already have? I like to kind of give that. Let's blend this foundation out. I kind of want to use my e.l.f. brush. Please do not judge, okay? I have not got down to washing my brushes today. I need to do that ASAP, but washing my brushes are like, not that I hate it, but it's just if there was a makeup brush laundry, have I just given someone a business idea? Do a laundry service for makeup brushes. You probably make so much money, because the girls That's one part manual labor that we don't want to do. I think the key to a good foundation is applying enough product, because there was times where I would try to be lighter on my foundation, which, you know, works sometimes for specific looks. But I find that if you want a really flawless look, you gotta put the product on your face. There's no way of getting around it. Like, sometimes when you try to slack off of product, you can tell in the finished look, you know. These do not match, but girl, it is what it is. Do these look crazy? They kind of do. Okay, no. For concealer, I'm gonna go with my Born This Way oldie but a goodie. I have this in the shade Chestnut, and I'm just gonna pop this on. Oh no, I've got lash glue on my eyelash. There was a time when the girls like this was the go-to concealer. Like, it's wild how much trends change, but this is still such a tried and true concealer. I think one other reason that people like to do it, which people don't like to admit to, is just social validation. Social validation has always been a thing. Like, people want the latest things. Like, they want to have the newest thing that drops, whether it be fashion, whether it be makeup, whatever it is. People like them aspiration markers. It's not a new thing. But I do think because of social media and things being more visual and things being very like, you can literally post something that you're doing right now and it goes straight to millions or hundreds of thousands of people. I think it kind of makes it worse, because it makes you feel like sometimes people feel FOMO. People want to participate in trends to make them seem or look a certain way or be a part of a group and kind of attach themselves to a certain status or aspire to a certain status to present themselves a certain way in society and for people to see them a certain way. For example, with the whole rich auntie aesthetic, the old money aesthetic that came about a couple years ago, I think it's still about these days. It becomes a bit problematic, because it's like, are you actually doing these things because you want to? Are you doing these things because it's going to validate you in the eyes of people that you may want to follow you? For me, I just feel like it's in you, not on you. This kind of conflates into the idea of like growing a following, doing content or influencing. And I always see people say, oh, I don't have an aesthetic house, or I don't have an aesthetic thing, and I can't post content. And it's like, if you genuinely want to post content, you would just do it. You would just do it. It wouldn't be a thing where, oh, I need to have a house like this and I need to have a this like this. Like, if it was something you genuinely wanted to do, you would make it happen. Do you know what I mean? But because you kind of want to be validated by a certain group of people, you feel like you need this and that. Can you guys hear that? I have so much makeup. I need to do a fresh spring clean as we're coming into spring and declutter some of my makeup. I love a good bronzer. Love a good bronzer. Individuality is just getting lost to a point where it just feels like not everything has to be a group project. Like, it's okay to be inspired by people, but we have too much access now to where you can actually copy someone. There's no need to build style or build wardrobe when you can just follow someone to do that. And I feel like that's why these days the style department is really, really lacking. Even when it comes to celebrities, there was a conversation that I stumbled across. I don't know if it was on Instagram. Someone was just saying how, like, in all these red carpets, celebrities are constantly like making these moments about like throwback artists. Even in music, the amount of samples people use on the red carpet, people are always doing Chanel 1992, throwback, Mugler. Like, it's always a throwback, a reference moment. And as much as it's fab and it's cute, it's like, when are people gonna create their own moments? Like, why are the girls, like the new like girls coming in, why aren't they creating their own moments? Why does everything have to be an ode to the past, an ode to the 90s? Like, you know, why does it always have to be that? Like, why can't people kind of learn to build their own things? It's almost like people are scared to walk out of their comfort zone or do something different. Nobody wants to take risks. And I think it's the same as far as like individuality in everyday, like day-to-day people. I think it's something so special and unique about learning to build your own style profile and learning how to put together an outfit. Like, you should be able to put together an outfit without going on internet. And I think it's a great resource, like, to be able to use YouTube or to use TikTok and figure out, okay, brunch outfit ideas and this outfit ideas. It's great, but there was a time where if you saw someone with something you like, you'd go home and you would make your own version of it. You wouldn't go and have everything that they had to the T. You would say, okay, I love the jacket, I love the trousers, I don't know how to get the top, but I'm gonna use a different top. Oh, I love the shoes, but I'm gonna wear my shoes differently. Like, there was a time where you had to kind of do that. And I think that's where people were able to build style and build look. It's easier to just copy someone's homework because we know they got an A. And it's like, okay, that's great, but you could get an A+ or an A* if you just put your head down and did what you did, you know? I love how that concealer's coming out. See, sometimes you have to go back to what worked before. I mean, I have amazing concealers, but you know when it's just like, ugh, sometimes ugh, it just hits different. Like sometimes I look back at my old photos of like 2021, 2022, and I'm like, the makeup was empty. And now I'm seeing why. Because I used to always use this little combo, but let me blend this side. And when it comes to overconsumption, I feel like it's kind of relative to what is okay for you, what's within your budget and what your boundaries are. Naturally, when it comes to whatever you want to purchase, it's literally up to you. It's your life, it's your money, it's your bank account. Do what you want to do. I do feel like some collections are crazy. Like it's a bit much. 50-step skincare routines, I feel like it's excessive. Some people think it's so necessary, but I feel like, my goodness. And you know what really brought me to earth the other day? My mum went on holiday and was packing her stuff, and like I saw her makeup and I was like, there's no way there's no way I would be able to fit my makeup. You know, in one of them, I don't know if you guys have this in different countries, but in the UK when we go on holiday we still have to like put our things in a little plastic bag. There's no way I could fit my makeup in that. I have to check a bag. I have to check a bag. There's no way I can't check a bag. I don't care if I'm going to wait 2 days. I have to check a bag. That really brought like some element of reality to me as well, because I was like, you know what, like the day-to-day person does not need all this stuff. And I just would hope that when I do my content, like I said, I always try to give as much information. Like even like I make sure I do, I don't know if you guys are new here, but I always do collection videos like at least every year to like update you guys on what I have and what I'm using, what I like, and swatch and compare and review, because I think it's just important for me, my community that I'm building on here, my beauty girls. Like I want to keep you guys up on like what I still have, what I'm still using, what I still like. If you guys are similar skin tones as me, or you have been looking for a new concealer, or you're looking for a new bronzer, you don't really know where to start, I have content on here where you guys can just click the video and be like, okay, you know what I mean? Like I try to put out content that I know like the girlies need. Do you know what I mean? If I can help 2 people, 3 people, 10 people, like I'm happy. Like I love when I get comments of you guys saying I found someone like my skin tone trying this. Like that makes me happy, because I'm like, yes, like I did it, like that's the reason I did it. Or someone says, oh my gosh, I copied this makeup, and like that makes my day, because it's like that's kind of like sometimes when I'm doing my videos, that's what I'm kind of thinking about. I know I said I wasn't going to put in any more concealer, but I'm putting this Kylie one. I'm going to use this Chem one on top just because I want brightness and it's just not giving. Okay, that's not even that bright. I don't know why I thought these were super. Maybe they are, and I got concealer blindness right now. Okay, let me blend this in. Okay, I'm definitely going to get a bit of creasing under my eyes. I can already see it because I'm applying too much because I'm busy yapping. Ugh, so annoying. But that's another thing as well. The level of perfection that I feel like people think they need to have these days is insane. I understand wanting to look put together and wanting to look like sleek and like together. I understand that. I'm a girly girl. I like to look put together too. Like the pressure to have a perfect closure frontal. I understand wanting to have a where's the lace moment. We love those. I think that's just an issue that is just a general women's issue. I feel like we always feel like we have to look perfect. All these industries survive, thrive off of women's insecurities and sell us things all the time to try and like prevent stuff or improve things. I think that's just a thing. I think sometimes we have to accept the reality that some things aren't gonna look perfect. I mean, plastic surgery's always been a thing, but the uptick in like the girls in their 20s walking around like, oh my gosh, I need to do this type of filler or this type of thing. And like maybe it's because it's more accessible now. Like there's so many more practitioners doing it. Why has this become such a prominent thing? This year, 2025, I hope it's the year of individuality. I hope it's the year that people really learn to find themselves, find their own style, find their own vibe, find their own energy. I think trends are always going to be a thing. People are always going to want to jump on trend. But don't let the trends overtake every single thing in your life to where like you walk, talk, breathe TikTok, or you walk, talk, breathe socials. You know what I mean? I really can't find many blushes. I have so many blushes, but I can't find any. I'm just gonna use this Haus Dragon Fruit Days blush. Day-to-day people, celebrities, I want to see everyone get like eat their own nachos. Have you guys seen that online where people are like, oh my gosh, this person's reheating this person's nachos? Can everybody eat their own? Can everybody prep their own food? Like, I think trends are always going to be a thing. Like, people are always going to want to follow the trend. People are always going to try new things. I'm not exempt from that. I feel like I wanted something a little deep on the blush, so I'm going to go in with this MUA blush in Watermelon. It's just like a really pretty, like, watermelon pinky. No, I'm not going to call it pink. It's like a red type of shade. I'm just going to go on top just to amp that up, because I didn't put liquid blush on today, so just gotta amp it up a little bit more. And then I'm going to press this in. I feel like my makeup is giving my 2021-2022 face because of that Too Faced concealer, because I just feel like it looked a bit different in a good way. I'm just gonna apply my face powder. I can use Urban Decay, set this. Use my faux filler by Huda, and this is the glitzy one in She Fire. I'm just gonna apply this. I went through a little era where I literally hated brown lip gloss. I think because I did it for so long. Like, that Fenty Beauty Hot Chocolate Heat had me in a chokehold. Like, I was always wearing that, and then it came to a point where I just loved pink, and I've been in a pink era. But I just popped this on today. It looks pretty nice. Looks pretty good. So yeah, that is the look today. We did a very much a soft glam, like, but used like some different products. But I'm loving the Too Faced concealer. Might have to buy her again soon because she's literally on her last legs. But yeah, I guess that's the end of today's little makeup chit chat and chill. Everything will be in the description box as usual. Don't forget to give me a nice thumbs up, subscribe if you have not, and I will see you guys in the next one.